welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Thank you for joining me today. Today is my first paycheck in August. I did 42 hours and I'm going to reveal the amount that I earned. $917, which is a really good week for me. I don't know what it is for you, but that's a good week for me. So I'm going to put that right there to start. Let me grab this. All right, $917, you guys, is the first of 5 paychecks this month. So that is so awesome. Today is Thursday, it's payday, and I am gonna go out shopping today. I'm gonna go to Target and get some more back to school supplies and stuff, but I need to do some working and figuring first so that I can know how much I have to spend. So there is 5 paychecks this month. I do get to break this into 1/5. I'll show you here my 1/5 budget. So it's only going to cost me $628 and I have 917. So when we do the math there, 917 minus 628 equals $289 is going to get to stuff in envelopes or extra flexibles or something. Okay, first things first, I'm already getting into this and I did not share my coffee update. Oh my goodness. So you guys, this was my favorite coffee before I found Crazy Cups. This is called Triple Chocolate and it's by Great Value. So it is a great value. I do love this coffee particularly, and it is always sold out at my Walmart. So today when I run to town to get more school supplies at Target, there's another Walmart next to the Target that I'm going to, and I can check for that coffee. I am doing the no spend August. So that basically means that we are only going to spend necessary money, and I did budget myself more money this time. So as long as it's in the budget, it's necessary money. That's the way I work mine. You can do yours any way you want to. So there's all different ones you can buy. I literally just printed a calendar and I just write what I earn and what I spend. So I think it's working. This is only my second month doing it, but I have money everywhere, you guys. I'm going to go through my wallet and my binders with you. There's money sitting everywhere. And what did I just say? $289 getting stuffed. This is so exciting. I didn't know this would work so quickly. I kind of thought you were just moving your money around, but what you're really doing is learning how to use your money in a better way, because you're learning how you use your money, where it actually goes, because you move it around so much. You've got a hold on it. It's real, tangible money, and then you actually pay it away. It means so much more to me than when it was on the card. It would bounce in there and it would bounce back out and I wouldn't ever really think about it. But now I write it down, I think about it, I process it, I move it, I touch it. I know it does take more steps, but I swear these steps are working for me because I already streamlined this budget down. I don't know if I have to do as much work as I thought I had to do, because I thought I had to keep doing this weekly budget, but once you know yourself and as long as you don't get too many flexibles or variables or emergencies, or you have an emergency fund that's built up for emergencies, plus I do the credit card buffer, so that has room for extra little things that I didn't acknowledge. I think that this is actually a lot less work than I was making it out to be. And it's definitely a lot more fun than I even realized. So let's get into it. I'm just going to chat all day if you let me. And no one's here to stop me. So I just keep going, you guys. So I'm sorry, yell at me in the comments to move on. Get on with it, girl. Okay. So I have already worked this out. This is my full budget for August. This is what I plan to spend on all of these different fixed categories: rent, solar, water, propane, trash, car payment and car insurance, phones, Wi-Fi, and subscriptions. I'm going to spend $1,575 for that this month. For my gas, groceries, pets, shopping, household, maintenance, and a credit card buffer, I'm going to fund the $1,565. I don't know what I'll actually spend of this. I'm pretty positive I will spend all that. That will just roll over. This has been working pretty good for quite a few months now, because There is a little bit of variables in these costs, but I have a little bit of a buffer in my account too. So it's been working. So I'm just gonna let it work, because that gives me a whole chunk of my budget that's kind of like a set and forget, because I do have the month in advance and everything's on auto pay. It works out really well. So I'm gonna put the 315 towards that this month. And I'm gonna write that right there. My total is 315. Oh, I'm gonna fill this out a little bit more. Take that off of there. My total income was 917. So my monthly bills gonna be this 3,140. And my weekly bills is gonna be this 628. And then my flexible is going to be 313. So that is going to leave me, I will fill in these numbers in a moment and I'll just speed you right through that because it's the same exact numbers here. I've already worked it out. And that's why I'm saying that this is way easier than I'm making it out to be. I was filling in so many numbers before. And now that I've got like a cheat sheet, I'm just gonna work out my budget monthly. And then if I have to adjust it, that's why I'm doing this weekly, in case I have to adjust my budget, and so that I have room to let myself know what I stuffed in my envelopes. I have my breakdown. I really like the way this is, and I like to be able to do this, even though it may not be as necessary as I thought it was, because I've got it worked out right here. So enter those numbers and speed through it, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, as I wrote out this budget, I realized this $9. I'm gonna bump this up to 315 as well, and so they're both gonna be 315. So I'm already adjusting my budget, you see, because I would rather these be 10s than 9s, so that I don't have to put 4 1s in each one of those categories. And that's because I have enough of a buffer built up to be able to do that. If I didn't have a buffer built up, I would have to round down. So you can round down because that's less, but you cannot make up money out of the sky. So I am using a buffer to do that. So now I'm going to have my weekly bills jump up by $2 and change that to $630. So I'm gonna take the calculator here, work this out. We're gonna go 917 minus 630 equals $287 that I'm gonna get to stuff in the different envelopes. I have different categories that are organized in importance or in like ranking. My fixed are so important. They are my 4 walls, and then my flexible is right after that. If I can't fund my fixed and flexible each month, I'm side hustling because I need to. These are important. So I actually do side hustle as like a main hustle, if that makes any sense. I do delivery, so most people consider it a side hustle, but I'm doing 42 hours lately, so it's not really a side hustle for me. I make it into a full-time. So I have my fixed, my flexible. My fixed is in the bank, my flexible is right here. Then I have my future, and these are things that I have planned for the future that I know are coming up that I do have to pay. These are not exciting things to stuff for. These are things that I have to pay, so I don't want them to get forgotten and shoved behind the fun, because this is my fun, and this is fun to stuff. This is everything I want to save for, but I do place it in the 4th priority because it is 4th priority. And then at the very back of my 4th priority, I have a 5th priority of a challenge, and so this is just a $1 challenge. Every dollar that doesn't find a home when I've already made it through priority 1, 2, 3, and 4 gets to go in priority 5. So currently I have $4 in there, and that's great because that means that I got all the way through everything and had $4 left at one point. So hopefully that happens again today, but I don't know if it will because I emptied my emergency fund and my bills fund when I had my emergencies. So this one here, we've got all the numbers already worked out. We're paying $315 to this binder. Oh my goodness. I didn't even like tell you guys. So a few videos ago, I thought that I forgot to put $48 into my credit card, and turns out I did already put the $48 in. and I already paid off the bill. So when I went to pay my credit card bill, you guys, I pulled up the credit card bill. It's only $105.50 right now. I paid everything else off. So I had paid $50 and $45 together, and I paid $98, and I put it in here and everything, and I paid the credit card. So we were good, and I thought that I owed it $48. So right now I owe 106, we're gonna call it, to the credit card. And we're gonna go 50, 100, 5, 6. Okay, so I owe 106 to my credit card, and that needs to go into my wallet. Right in here, I have my deposit envelope, and I'm gonna put this in here so I can pay my credit card. I'm gonna deposit it into my checking account and then pay the credit card. And then my credit card is completely paid off for the whole month of July. So we're starting anew with 0 balance credit cards, with $287 that I need to get from the bank. But we have this extra money, 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, yep, $98 because I've overpaid by the $48, and then I had a $50 credit card buffer that I did not use. So there's my 48 back, and there's my $50 credit card buffer. So this gets to get reallocated to something. I think it'll go straight to the emergency fund. I'm gonna go $98 emergency fund because it makes the most sense. I wiped out the emergency fund and everything else is gonna be funded. We're already overfunded with groceries and gas. I don't even know how I did that, but it's freaking amazing. It feels so great to look at these. When I first got these little binders, and they were all these empty envelopes like this, I put these little slips in, they were all empty, and I was slightly discouraged. It seemed like it was gonna take forever to get anything going. I was watching these other videos and I was like, you guys have so much money in your little envelopes and it's gonna take me forever. I was like, I don't make that much extra money. I'm not gonna get anything put in there. And I just kind of had negative thoughts, but I tried to stay positive. I try to speak positively, and it's working, you guys. I am going to sing the praises of cash stuffing as long as people will let me. Let me make sure, yeah, $98. We have a total of $98 in our emergency fund. That was so quick and easy. I was worried about not having an emergency fund. Now my emergency fund is almost $100, which is almost 10% of the way to my $1,000 goal for my emergency fund. And that was quick and easy without even spending any of the extra money. I have the $287 that I do need to go get from the bank. What am I going to do besides that? Oh, I have to show you what's in my wallet before I leave. I'm gonna go through my wallet, go through this, make sure I'm stuffed appropriately, go to the bank, get some money. I'm gonna run to Target and Walmart too. So it's gonna take me a while to get back, but you won't mind because it'll be instantaneous for you. And then I will be back with money. So, see here. My wallet does have nothing in groceries, but there's a bunch in groceries in here. So I'm gonna unstuff from here into here because I know that there's quite a bit in groceries still, you guys. 20, 40, 60, 80, $3. I'm gonna leave 40 in here, take 43 in my wallet. This is such a good feeling because I did knock it down to $700 this month, but I'm starting with $40 extra in here, and I'm starting with 43. I have nothing in here. $43 in here. So we're already pretty good. I do need to get more like the staples, the bread and the milk, and the fruit is really just what kills us. We have to go to the grocery store all the time for that because we got 3 kids and, you know, perishables. But leaving 40 in there. Everything else, gas. I just want to peek at gas just to show you guys. $70. $70 left in gas. Now I could have paid the $45 back to gas because that's where I paid it out of, and I just stuck it in the emergency fund instead. But there is this $70 in here, and I am gonna fully fund that. I didn't shrink that budget at all. That's a $600 a month budget because I do pay all my gas to work to do my deliveries. So we're good there. I believe, I hope but that's what that buffer is for. I am still doing the credit card buffer. I'm doing it at $50 now, but the credit card buffer is in case I overspend on some category like gas or something like that, so that I already have that built in. So moving on, shopping. What do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is everything that I have for shopping because I already took it out of there. So when I go to the bank, and I'm going to Target right after, I am going to have to put it on the card and owe it back. I have $4 in household, and I know that I do have more in household in here, but I don't know anything that I specifically need for household right now. I still should have more than $4 because if I don't have the proper amount in the right category and then I run into something that I do need, then I spend from the wrong category. So I will put the 10 and we'll have 14 in household, but I probably won't be buying anything. 10 in hobbies, that's just kind of hanging out there because I haven't really, we were doing the no spend and I'm like, hobbies are additional. So hobbies might work their way into the budget at some point, but currently we have enough stuff. We have enough supplies. We're doing the back to school shopping right now. We don't have to worry about that. Entertainment's back up at $10 again. And I think there is more entertainment money too. Restaurants, $7, that's fine. I mainly use restaurant money for water bottles. I do buy water bottles randomly. Pets got 10, and I think that's fine too. And gifts and giving has 5. So we are good on my wallet, and I am out of here, heading to the store, gonna go to the bank. It takes me quite some time to get to our Target, but that's cool. We're gonna check that out, and I will be right back for you guys. Bye-bye. You guys, I went to leave for the bank and realized I didn't even do this part with the cash breakdown and find out what bills I need. I'm literally like speeding through. I'm crazy. So to do this part this time, I am going to need to break this $287 down. Not need to, I get to break the $287 down. So I find out what bills I need. So I need to do this whole other part. I'm like ready to leave. Okay, so back up a little bit, slow down. Taxes. So taxes, haven't gotten anything in a while. It's sitting at 105. I think I'll give it 15 because that'll put it at 120. And I like the good even numbers like that. So we're gonna say taxes gets 15. Oh, I need to do this in pencil. You guys, if I don't do this in pencil, then I screw myself all up if I need to change something. So I can write the categories, kind of, but I might even change the category. So we're gonna do it in full pencil. So what did I just say? 15. Okay, 15 to taxes. And I needed to start with 287 on here, minus 15. All right, so we have 272 still. And so this is how I break down and find out what I'm gonna do with my money. My emergency fund is sitting at $98. So $98. I would love that to have like 22 more dollars so that we could be at 120. So we're gonna do 22. And that is emergency minus 22. All right, so we're sitting at 250. That's a good number to be sitting at in this plan. Emergency bills became really important to me last time. I took everything out of here and it was so helpful. So I think I want 50 in this so I can build that back up. So bills minus 50, we're gonna have 200 still. Oh, we're gonna have 200 still. Health, hasn't gotten anything in a while. Just gonna do like, what? We got 55. So I'm gonna go about a 20 in health. And that'll be 75, right? Yep, so there'll be 75 in there. So we're gonna go minus, I did already hit minus, I did 20, so we're at 180. Transportation, that's my new car that I'm dreaming of someday. And it's sitting at 40. Bump that up by 20 also. We got 20, so new car. $160 left for fun. You guys, this is the first time I've gotten into my fund binder in quite some time, and I'm doing it first week of August. I was totally down on the first week of July. I was like, what am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing. I felt like I was doing it. I felt like I was messing up because I wasn't fully funded, but I think I just hadn't been doing it long enough. It just took like one more month. It took persistence. It took me sticking with the plan, and that no by July was so helpful too. So vacation, we have a vacation coming up in 2 weeks, and I literally only have $40 for it, and gas is, right now it's $4.50 a gallon at the cheapest place. So that's crazy. Some of the gas stations are up at $5.50. I do live in kind of a off the freeway town in California, so we have high priced gas. Not the worst, but definitely not the best. So my vacation, even though we're only traveling like 3 hours south or something like that, is gonna cost a lot more than $40. I think I'm gonna take that whole 60 and bump this up to 100 already, and then I'll leave 100 to still stuff with. Minus 60. All right, so vacay, get 60, and then it'll have 100 in there. Christmas sitting at 55. I'm just gonna give it 5. Christmas gets a 5. We have $95 left. Birthdays. So one of the reasons we're headed down south is because we had a new little baby niece born. So she gets presents, and then her mama is gonna have a birthday in September, and then her sissy's gonna have a birthday in September. So it's kind of like a family gift that we have to bring. So I definitely want to bump this up. I think I'm gonna do 35 more. I'm already at 35. So yeah, that would be $70. That'd be nice. Okay, so 35 more. 35 for birthdays. Kids entertainment. We are going down south. It's a lot more fun down south than where we live, so we definitely need some entertainment money. I'm running out of money fast, but that's cool. We're good. I think I'm gonna do 25 in entertainment because I know I have like the 10 in my wallet already, and we have a little while still to save. So 25 in entertainment. All right, and that would be 25 less. Okay, so we have 35 left. Hobbies is getting nothing this time. Charity and gifts already has 10 in here and 5 in my wallet. That's fine. Food and dining out. We might dine out. Ooh. Okay, we might dine out a little bit when we're there. And for us to eat, it would cost way more than I have right now. I have 7 in my wallet, I think. So if I have 7 in my wallet and I do like 13, or should I do 23? I guess I should do 23 because then I'll get up to $30, and that's at least like some Jersey Mike's or something, some kind of sub sandwiches or something while we're out, because we can't just expect them to feed us the whole time we come visit them with a new baby. We are only down there for 1 day though, so we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna do $23. So I have $12 left. Miscellaneous savings and the challenge. So miscellaneous savings is going to get the 10, and the challenge is going to get 2. And I know it's only $2, but it grows it to $6. And this is literally just extra fun money at the very end of all money being placed in places it needs to go. So I feel so accomplished with that. I feel like that was great. That worked out so incredibly good, because here we go, 10 and 2, and we're at 0. So that is $287. I do add it up just again, just in case I did something wonky. We're gonna go 15, 22, 50, 20, 20, 60, 5, 35, 25, 23, 10, and 2, and we have $287. Now, to work out the bills that I need to go get from the bank so I can go to the bank. I literally was like getting in the car, you guys, and I was like, oh, I need to get my cash breakdown. Wait, I didn't do my cash breakdown. And then I sat down to do it real quick, and I was like, I'll just snap a picture of it for you guys. And then I'm like, I need to go through the envelopes to find out what I'm going to stuff them with so that I can work out my numbers. So literally it was like another 15 minutes of work I needed to do. But this is not the kind of work that feels like work. This is the kind of like exhilarating, exciting, you are getting things done. Like, I don't know, it's progress is what it is. It's not work. So let's see what I need here. For gas, I am doing $120 in gas, and I can do a 50, a 50, and a 20. So I've got that. Groceries, I'm going to do 140, so I'll do 100, a 20, a 20. Got that. Pets is going to get a 10. Shopping is going to get 15. Household is going to get a 10. Maintenance is going to get a 10. And credit card buffer is going to get a 10. So that is it for this. So that's $315 so far. We're going to move up here. We're going to go 15. So I'm going to get a 10 and a 5. 22. So a 20 and 2 ones. 50. 150. 20 again. And then another 20. 60. How do I want to do 60? I guess I'll do a 50 and a 10. Christmas is getting a 5. Birthdays, getting 35. So we're going to do a 20, a 10, and a 5. 25 for entertainment. Do 20 and a 5. 23 for food out. I'm going to do another 20. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do miscellaneous, getting a 10, and challenge getting 2. All right, so we count this out. We just got 100. We have 4 50s. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 20s. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 10s. We have 5 5s. And we have 5, 6, 7 1s. So it is $602. This here is $315 plus $287 equals $602, and I just got $602 on here when I work things out right, because I will have 100 plus 200 plus 180 plus 90 plus 25 plus 7 equals 602. 602. I'm going to go get $602 from the bank. That is the most I have ever gotten to stuff, you guys. This is so exciting. I know this is like, it's still new to me. I know I've only been doing this for like 2 months. This is my 3rd month now, working on my 3rd month, but $602 to get to stuff and be prepared for life gives me so much more freedom in my life to breathe, to be free and think of things other than money. Now, it seems like I think of money all the time because I do this, but this makes it so I don't have to think of money when I'm laying in bed, when I have downtime, when I'm sitting there with the kids at the breakfast table and I start to think guilty thoughts about bills I hadn't paid, credit cards that were due. This is all worked out, and I have a time frame, a schedule, a budget. I am loving structure. I have not been someone with a lot of structure in my life. I kind of just have made things work the way they work, but the structure is awesome. The structure, when it comes from the heart, when it comes from yourself, when it comes from necessity, this structure is feeling really, really good. So now I'm off to the bank. Bye, guys.